Hello friends, welcome to 5-star study. Today we will read Atmosphere. Contents: Structure of the atmosphere, weather and climate, wind, cyclone, isolines, earthquake and volcano. Atmosphere is a mixture of gases, water vapor and dust particles in different proportions. Nitrogen 78% and oxygen 21% are permanent gases of the atmosphere. They constitute 99% of the total composition and their percentage always remain the same without any change. The remaining 1% is occupied by argon 0.93%, carbon dioxide 0.03%, neon 0.0018%, helium 0.0005%, ozone 0.00006%, and hydrogen 0.00005%. Structure of the atmosphere. The atmosphere is divided into 5 distinct layers based on the temperature variations. 1. Troposphere. 2. Stratosphere. 3. Mesosphere. 4. Ionosphere or thermosphere. 5th. Exosphere. Troposphere. The troposphere is the lowermost layer of the atmosphere. It extends approximately to a height of 8 km from the poles and 18 km from the equator. The height of the troposphere changes seasonally also. It increases during the summer and decreases during the winter. The air we breathe exists here. Almost all the weather phenomena like rainfall, fog and hailstorm occur in this layer. This layer is the most important layer of the atmosphere. Then stratosphere. Stratosphere lies above the troposphere. It extends to a height of about 50 km above Earth's surface. This layer is most free from clouds and associated weather phenomenon, making conditions most ideal for flying aeroplanes. The temperature increases with increase in height in this layer. The upper limit of the atmosphere is called as stratopause. One important feature of stratosphere is that it contains a layer of ozone gas. Mesosphere. This is the third layer of the atmosphere. It lies above the stratosphere. It extends up to the height of 80 km. Meteorites burn up in this layer on entering from the space. The temperature decreases with increase of altitude due to the absence of ozone. Thermosphere. Thermosphere exists above the mesosphere. It extends to about 80 to 400 km. In thermosphere, temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. Ionosphere is a layer of the thermosphere that contains ion and free electrons. This layer helps in radio transmission. In fact, radio waves transmitted from the earth are reflected back to the earth by this layer. Exosphere. The uppermost layer of the atmosphere is known as exosphere. This layer is very thin air. Light gases like helium and hydrogen float into the space from here. The exosphere extends beyond the thermosphere up to 960 km. Weather and climate. Weather is the day-to-day condition state of the atmosphere at any place as regards sunshine, temperature, cloud cover, wind fog condition, air pressure, humidity, precipitation, and such other elements. The average weather condition of a place for a longer period of time represents the climate of a place. Temperature is one of the key elements of weather and climate. Temperature varies with time due to changes in the level of radiation which reach the Earth's surface. This is due to motions of the Earth, the rotation and the revolution, and inclination of the Earth's axis. Temperature varies both horizontally and vertically. Temperature decreases with increasing height is known as lapse rate, which is 6.5 degrees Celsius per 1000 meter in troposphere. Heat zones of the Earth. The spherical shape of the Earth along with its movement around the Sun causes differences in the angles at which the Sun's rays fall on the Earth's surface. This causes a difference in the distribution of heat on the Earth's surface. Torrid zone. This midday sun is exactly overhead at least once a year on all latitudes in between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. It therefore receives the maximum heat. Frigid zone. Areas lying between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the Northern Hemisphere and the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the Southern Hemisphere are very cold. It is because here the sun does not rise much above the horizon. Temperate zone. The midday sun never shines overhead on any latitude beyond the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. The angle of the sun's rays goes on decreasing towards the poles, and the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere they have moderate temperatures. Air pressure. Air pressure is defined as the pressure exerted by the weight of air on the Earth's surface. As we go up the layers of atmosphere, the pressure falls rapidly. The air pressure is highest at sea level and decreases with height. Horizontally, the distribution of air pressure is influenced by temperature of air at a given place. Wind. The movement of air from high pressure area to low pressure area is called wind. Winds can be broadly divided into three types. 1. Permanent winds. The trade winds, westerlies and easterlies are the permanent winds. These blows constantly throughout the year in a particular direction. Seasonal winds. These winds change their direction in different seasons. For example, monsoon in India. 3. Local winds. These blow only during a particular period of the day or year in a small area. Example, land and sea breeze. Clouds. A visible mass of condensed water vapor floating in the air. Cyclone. Cyclone is an area of low pressure surrounded by high pressure. Anticyclone is an area of high pressure area surrounded by low pressure. Cyclones can be classified into tropical cyclones, temperate cyclones, extratropical cyclones. Tropical cyclones. Tropical cyclones are known as cyclones in Indian Ocean, typhoons in the Western Pacific Ocean, hurricanes in the Atlantic and Eastern Pacific Ocean, bagues in Philippines and Wili Wili in Australia, typhoon in Japan. Isolines. Isolines are those which join the places of equal values. Isolines are given different names based on the weather element they represent. Isolate, reactions. Isobar, equal atmospheric pressure. Isoheat, equal amount of rainfall. Isolobar, equal pressure. Isohel, equal sunshine. Isochrome, equal lowest mean temperature for a specified period. Isotherm, equal temperature. Isocline, slope. Isodaphan, equal transportation cost distance. Isoneph, cloudiness. Isonip, snow. Isophase, elevation above sea level. Isobath, equal depth sea. Isobront, thunderstorm at the same time. Isohaline, salinity. Earthquake and volcano. A sudden movement of a portion of the Earth's crust which produces a shaking or trembling is known as an earthquake. The point where these vibrations originate is called the focus of the earthquake. The point of Earth's surface directly above the focus is called the epicenter of the earthquake. From the focus, the earthquake vibrations travel in different directions in the form of seismic waves. These are three types of earthquake waves: P waves or longitudinal waves, S waves or transverse waves, L waves or surface waves. The earthquake waves are recorded by an instrument known as a seismograph. The magnitude of an earthquake is measured by the Richter scale. The numbers of this scale range from 0 to 9. The Ring of Fire is a major area in the basin of the Pacific Ocean where many earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur. A volcano is a vent or an opening on the surface of the earth crust through which hot, solid, liquid and gaseous materials or magma erupt out to the surface from the earth's interior. Barren Island is situated in the Andaman Sea and lies about 138 km northeast of the territory's capital. It is only inactive volcano along the chain from Sumatra to Myanmar. Last eruption occurred in 2017. Thank you friends, thanks for watching, have a good day.